I'm Grace. I'm a voice talent, a performing artist, and an actress in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Today I'm going to share more about how you can get more connected with your voice, because a lot of people think that the voice is just up here, right? But the truth is your voice is your entire body, and that's where the fun of voice work is, when you can be connected to your entire self. And that's when self-expression is super meaningful, because you're really saying what's on your mind and what's in your feelings as well. So here is a video that I've created. It's about a 15 to 18 minute video that you can do every day, when you wake up or in the evening when you want to wind down. It's very relaxing, and the purpose of it is for you to actually get comfortable with the connection between your voice and your body. So do give it a try. It's not perfect because it's just a preliminary thing. I hope that I can do better and find a better way to present all this information to you. But for now, here it is. So if you like what you see and hear, or if you have any comments at all about the exercises, please let me know. DM me, reach out to me personally if you're my friend. Otherwise, comment below and don't forget to subscribe.
So lying down on a mat, start by stretching out your entire body. Allow your body to guide you and do what feels good. I especially like the glute bridge reach over. Using your shoulders to anchor you, reach your arm up and behind you to the opposite side, rotating your torso and lifting your hips as you go. But you can do whatever stretch that you need on the day. One image I like to keep in mind is of a cat stretching out, that full stretch and natural contraction you get after. The guide is to do what feels good. Next, hug your knees to your chest and roll on your back from side to side, keeping in mind the points of contact that your back makes with the floor. Try to make this as slow and mindful as possible. Now come into a child's pose with both your feet touching behind you and your hands stretched out in front of you. Imagine that there are two hands on your lower back, and try to breathe into your hands. You can physically bring your hands there just to check that your pelvis is moving up and down. You should be trying to fill breath into your butt. Now we go into some breath capacity exercises. So lying down on your left side, bring your left hand to your right ribs as a guide for your breath. Take a deep breath in and release on an S sound. Try to count how many seconds you can sustain this, and each week you'll notice that you can hold for longer. Inhale again, and this time release on a Z. Now on to the last one, inhaling and exhaling on an M. The diaphragm is a muscle, and the more you exercise it, the stronger it gets. Now over onto the other side, the same thing. We inhale and release on an S. Deep breath in and release on a Z. Inhale and release on an M. And now coming to the center with bent knees, placing both hands on the lower belly. Inhale and release on a sigh. Just letting whatever emotion you're breathing in to tumble out of the mouth. We're connecting thought to breath, so try not to judge whatever sounds you're making. Just inhale, using your lower belly as a guide, and exhale whatever emotion out. Now roll over on your right and come up to a cross-legged position. We're going to release our neck and shoulders. So shake your head no and shake your head yes a few times. And now we do a head roll to the left, stretching out all the muscles. And the other way over to the right. Paying attention to how your neck is feeling, so we're developing a mind-body connection here. Now bringing your left ear to your left shoulder and taking the heel of your right palm and pushing it away from you. So now just stay here and breathe. We're going to hold it for 30 seconds. Now taking the right hand and placing it on the left knee, we inhale and exhale, twist to the right. Hold here for another 15 seconds. Now we do the same thing on the other side. Really breathing into your left neck and shoulder and pushing away with the right palm. We hold and breathe here for 30 seconds. And now taking the left hand, placing it on the right knee. We inhale, exhale, and twist to the right. Holding here for 15 seconds. And now we stretch out our arms to a T position, looking upwards and bringing the arms in, left hand crossing over the right. We inhale, arch the back, look up, and exhale, contract and curl in. Staying here for a while, breathing into the space between both shoulder blades. And we repeat the same thing, stretching the arms out, looking upwards. And now crossing the right hand over the left. Exhale, contract and curl in. So really imagine the space between the shoulder blades behind you expanding. Enjoy the stretch. coming into a forward fold position, let your head hang loose. And again, imagine two hands resting on your lower back and breathing into your hands. Inhale here a few times, and then we roll up vertebrae by vertebrae on an S. And now we stretch up toward the sky and reach like you're trying to pick some fruit from a tree. We reach up, reach and drop the wrist, drop the elbows and flop down into a forward fold position, swinging like a pendulum from side to side, letting sounds out as you go. Now bring the feet in again, hip width apart, and letting the body hang loose. We inhale and roll up again, vertebrae by vertebrae on an S sound. And once again, we stretch up and reach, and this time we give our ribs a tap. So give it a little bit of a massage on one side as we stretch and reach up, and on the other side, keep stretching and reaching upwards as you do this. And now we're going to start bouncing, right? A light bounce on the balls of your feet. So really letting your muscles and joints go and bringing some blood flowing throughout your body. You can also do a lip roll here at the same time if you want. So letting the jaw just relax and now we're going to do a full body shake starting from the ankles, letting it travel up towards the knees, the pelvis, and the upper body, letting whatever sound just escape your mouth. And now we're moving on to the more energetic part of the warm-up. We are going to do a 30-20-10, 30 squats, 20 sit-ups, and 10 push-ups. So you can do whatever type you like, but make sure you engage your core at all times and keep going. Finally, get into a plank position for 1 minute. While you do this, again, remember to engage your core. Now it's time to get into the breath work. So take your time to get your heart rate to normal again. Take a few deep breaths, and we're going to move on to the next segment. So all that was to prep our body for this part, which is creating the resonance. So start off by coming into a squat position or kneeling down. Bring your hands in front of you and imagine like you're smelling your favorite thing. I usually go with freshly ground coffee, cut grass, and jasmine flowers. So whatever it is, take it, hold it in your hand, inhale the scent, and let it out on a sigh. Keep playing with different items using your imagination. So once again, we're linking thought to breath. Next, imagine that there are 20 candles arranged randomly in front of you and you're trying to blow them out one by one. You're going to notice a slight pulsing in your abdomen and in your butt as well as you do this, and this is a very good thing. And you're done! You can now proceed with any other vocal warm-ups that you would like to do or with the rest of your day. Thank you for watching, and if you found this useful, please click on the subscribe button or let me know in the comments below.